leave a little bit more time for other people to come up. The next person up will be Keturah. She's a freshman, and just welcome her up. Come on, Keturah. She's also from this school. She participated in a great poetry group called Gifted in Black, and they're amazing, and so she's also very amazing, and welcome her. Okay, just for a little bit of background on the piece that I'm doing. This is not an original piece. This is a piece that I adapted because I was in the Oakland Oratorical Fest, which is a big literacy campaign that goes on in Oakland, and different people do different spoken word pieces having to do with education or things along that line. And since I procrastinated so long to write my own piece, which I'm like in the middle of, I decided to do what I did last year. Yeah. Oh, and it's called Education by Cameron Morgan, and then adapted. Education. Now, 1. The process of giving or receiving systematic instruction, especially at school or university. 2. A body of knowledge acquired. 3. A particular stage in the education process. 4. An enlightening experience. So now I'm sitting, waiting. Now the day that I have for so long anticipated, I've waited, anxious for this moment to arrive. The day I could look my mom in her eye and she'd be gleaming back, trying not to cry. The day finally arrived. Walked to Norman C, grabbed my diploma, and looked directly at my family in those seats. I'm soaking up the moment. It only happens once when you join the ranks of the education. You see, high school is cool, but it's different when you go to college and graduate, because for the 50 that congratulated, at least one hated. But the hate wasn't explicitly stated. It was the look on their face, the way the words came out at that specific pace, the tone of their voice with their chin held up and slightly to the left. Congratulations. Now posed with the questions of what I plan to do with my life, I begin to tell them of all the opportunities now open for me, but then I catch wind of a heavy sigh. There it is, the look in their eyes. They begin to rant on how that piece of paper makes me no better than them, and honestly, it doesn't mean anything. Then I begin to feel myself getting hot, because educated I may be, but a pushover I am not. I started to let them know that this piece of paper cost $80,000, that it is not a piece of notebook paper you write your tired rhymes on, not a piece of vellum you use to print out your redundant songs. I started to let them know that I got no. I earned something that no one can take away. I began to say that this is not a conversation you want to enter into with me. Communication is my specialty. I'm a wordsmith by birth, and that dexterity has only been defined over the past 4 years, so my ear for a good debate is not only home, it's innate. See, I can use rhetorical criticism to break down everything you just said to me, and use indirection so powerful that it directly insults your unborn grandkids. I can get philosophical and psychological and tell you why you wear all those chains, why you rock $200 kicks in a brand new whip, pulling into a driveway that's not even yours, why you get out of the car, rent still spinning, to enter a house that's not even paid for. See, I can leave the books behind and speak solely on experience, an experience that tells me that you're not respected, that you're still looked at as a social experiment. That the man that you speak of is not even worried about you. You are on his radar and you don't threaten him, but I do. Me and every other young black man or woman who has this piece of paper, he is threatened by us. Because he knows we have taken the first step necessary to compete in and conquer his world whether we want to or not. He knows I can read, write, and think critically for myself. That piece of paper is part of what makes me dangerous because I am black and educated. See why some have street smarts and be streetwise. I've worked hard to gain experience that only going to college can give. I started to say that if you can't see that what I have is more than just a piece of paper, then maybe I am better than you. Education. Now, 1. The process of giving or receiving systematic instruction, especially at a school or university. 2. A body of knowledge acquired. 3. A particular stage in the education process. 4. An enlightening experience.